New York City, baby. Listen up and listen good. The tickets for the third show at the Gramercy Theater are going fast. There are a couple of tickets left. Do yourself a favor and grab them before they're gone.
Yeah, time is running out, gang. Very limited tickets left to the show on February 3rd, Friday night. Get them while supplies last. We'll see you there. We're going to blow the roof off the place.
Welcome to another exciting edition of Are You Garbage? The show where you find out if your favorite comedians are classy individuals or absolute trash. Now, here are your hosts, Kevin Ryan and H. Foley.
Hey, everybody out there, and welcome back to everybody's favorite new podcast. This is Are You Garbage?
Oh, yeah.
It's that little show we sit down with your favorite comedians, and we find out if they're good to be classy.
Yeah.
Or if they're just a big old piece of trash. Trash. I'm your host, H. Foley, coming at you on a beautiful day, a rainy day.
Uh-huh.
We're down here in Aunt Tootie's basement. She's upstairs, got a nice dinner waiting for us.
Okay.
She's going to put on a movie, cleaned up the house real good.
Yeah.
Nah, she's all smoked up there.
She's chiefing.
Place is a mess. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I think she's stealing my change. My co-host is coming at you from across the table. Here's what we call the good old-fashioned family episode, gang. Just the boys, just the squad, just the homies, just the bozos. He's my best pal in the whole wide world.
Okay, thank you.
Kevin James Ryan, everybody.
Hey, gang. Thanks for tuning in. As always, please make sure you rate, review, subscribe on iTunes.
That'd be nice.
Full video available on YouTube. As you know, those numbers are... Cooking. And then obviously...
Still subscribe, though.
Of course. I mean, we need every...
Could always be cooking a little more.
I could always fucking turn the heat up a bit over there on the old YouTube. And then obviously the greatest gosh darn website of all time, www.patreon.com/RUGarbage. You sign up over there. And I just did the math today. I was over there peeking at that greatest website of all time. I got to check in on her. Make sure the servers don't go down. You know what I mean?
18 million hours of bonus content.
There's over 100 bonus episodes of AYG.
Right.
There's over 100 episodes of that gosh darn Hard Feelings as well.
Which the kids love.
There's about 11 or 12 just bonus videos that are about 10, 12 minutes long of us on the road, the Cribs edition, the golf outing I forgot we did, the limo ride.
Dave and Buster's. $10,000 bet.
I genuinely forgot about that till today.
I didn't.
It's tax time.
Jam me up.
Yeah, check it out, gang. We appreciate all the love and support. And also, we announced our new goal at 8,500 patrons, which is coming in real fucking quick, by the way. We're going to the Indy 500.
Yes, we are.
We're doing all 3 days over there at Indy. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's going to be a good time.
The whole weekend. I'm debating a mullet.
Uh-huh.
Definitely going to dress like the local.
Have sex with your sister?
That's a nice town.
Marry your cousin? I'm kidding. I can't wait.
And how about a nice quick shout out to our producer extraordinaire, the Magic Man. Makes us all look good. He works those ones, works those twos, crosses those T's, and dots those I's, but doesn't comb that hair. Give it up for T-Bone McMuffin, Toby McMullen, everybody. Hey, pal.
Hey, what's up, dudes?
What up, T-Bane?
I can't wait for the Indy 500, dude.
Yeah. Good time.
I've already cut off all the sleeves on every shirt I own.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
We're gonna go full native, dude.
Never been to the track like
also,
that.
I got to say,
Dog track.
The powers that be, a homie knows somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. The Indy 500 reached out to me the other day, and I get to go in a car for 2 laps. Not joking.
And I get to take Foley's spot because he can't fit.
I get to do 2 laps around a track in a dual-seater Indy car, 180 miles an hour.
I want to be pulled in a little wagon or something.
I'm going to be coming in that seat, dude. That rumble. Ooh. Feel it in my bones.
I am going to need waterproof pants.
Oh, man, I'm going to be slipping out of my goddamn chair.
You ever go?
I'm going to make a move on the driver. He better be ready.
You ever go $180? You ever get up to speed?
$180?
What have you done? What's the most you've done?
I smoked weed one time. What do you mean? The most I don't know, probably 120.
Fell off the garage.
120, 130 on the Autobahn.
Really?
Probably.
Wow.
I don't know, it was in kilometers. I don't know what was going on. It's doing 3 million yen an hour. I don't know.
Dude,
breaking the sound barrier.
9 Deutschmarks a minute.
I was in a car in Mexico, and I looked over at the guy who was driving crazy. I looked over, and I go, he's going 190?
Yes, dude's doing 380? What the fuck, man? Yeah.
It's 6 degrees outside, roasting hot.
I can't do the math that. I don't know. I
No.
was cooking. To the point where I was nervous.
Sure.
Driving, which I would have guessed is it's over 100. I'll do 100 on the way home today.
I've done about
probably 120.
I've done about $1. Did $1 one time driving back from the shore. I was petrified.
Yeah, because you're a lazy Susan behind the wheel.
It was my brother. It was my older brother's.
Every day's a Sunday drive with you. Jesus Christ, falling asleep behind the wheel.
Driving back from the shore, my older brother's buddy was driving. This is high school. Obviously, don't fucking recommend it. He had a couple in him, drinking Gatorade and vodka, cruising up the AC.
Gotta stay
Expressway,
hydrated, kids.
doing about $1. I was shotgun, shitting in my pants.
Yeah.
Finally, I stopped him, and I was like, dude, you gotta stop this. You're freaking me the fuck out.
Why weren't you just driving? Or you were also...
I don't think I had a license.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's always
like
tough
that.
when a kid does... I mean, Toby, obviously. Toby.
No. It's not like I was 25, dude. I was fucking 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
have a
sorry.
license. They were about
Tough.
17.
Okay.
I could have took the wheel.
Yeah, why not?
I was too busy making out with chicks. No, I wasn't.
Yeah, I doubt it. Too busy fucking tucking your wiener up in your belt loop, probably.
It's funny you mentioned that because they all showed up. We were down at my buddy's parents' shore house, and it was off season. It was like March. And then the older kids rolled in. Couple of dudes, couple of honeys, and they were fucking, I mean, they were getting
Slip
after
swapping?
it. Yeah. Sleeping in the same room, some boning going on, doing a little, doing a little peek.
It's all right.
Caught them also one time.
You just sound like a creep, dude. I don't know what to tell you. I was under the bed while they were going to town on each other.
I did a sleepover at my house, and my brother had all his boys over. They were playing strip poker up there, and we were down in that little thing so we could look right up. There used to be an accordion door. You know, when you look downstairs into the cellar?
There's not a lot of places to hide in that house, by the way.
Yeah.
You can see every corner from every angle.
Well, there's some titties out there, are.
You got a lampshade on your head, standing in the corner,
Just getting
mushing
close.
your ween on the wall.
Good times. Good times.
Good old days.
You were talking before
No,
about
I wasn't.
a teacher
Yeah.
sending a letter home to your mom
asking
asking her
to help me help your son.
which got you jammed up.
Oh, yeah. You
I
think
got-
that flew with Denise?
I got pinched really hard. I might have mentioned this to you before, but when I was in 4th grade, I walked into my classroom and grabbed my crotch and went, "Hey, how you doing?" Like one of those things.
Real highbrow humor back then, too, I see. What's up? Hey.
I followed it up with some cello playing. And my teacher caught me, and she freaked out. And she starts walking me down to the principal. And I don't know if, like, we got jammed up on, like, the time. She's like, "If you do one more thing, I'm taking you down there." I'm like, "Oh, my God, thank you so much." Sure as shit, like 2 hours later, we're fucking running in the hallway, jumping up off of, like, a trash can and putting our hands in the drop ceilings to knock them out.
Good, clean fun.
Good, clean fun. Get pinched, though.
Yeah, it'll get
She's
you.
like, "That's it." Took me to the principal's office, got in trouble. She's like, "I'm calling your mom, ba, ba, ba." Now, this is 80s Patty. At the height of her pattiness.
Oh, you like grabbing dicks, do you? Well, now you're going to grab every dick in your class.
Why don't you grab my dick?
It's funny you mention that.
She's probably smoking a 3-foot heater, too. Coming correct.
So, they call home. I get home. She's like, "What were you doing knocking out tiles?" And I'm like, "Oh, thank God. Knocking out tiles, whatever. All right.
Yeah,
That's no
not
big
grabbing
deal."
your little fucking root.
No, so she yells at me for that. I'm getting screamed at. Fucking dinner, homework, go upstairs. I'm naked in my bathroom, getting into the tub.
Tubby time.
And out of nowhere, she fucking Steven Seagal kicks the door open and grabs her crotch.
She shoots it with a shotgun, blows the lock off so she can get in. Hits it with the buckshot. Comes off the shit. You know I'm surgical with this bitch, don't you, Hank?
I just see a flashbang slowly rolling.
It gets real quiet.
She comes in, she grabs her crotch, and she goes, "And whoever taught you this?"
Probably her.
I thought you were going to say she ran in and grabbed your dick.
Yeah, you like that? Dude, I couldn't get hard for about 2 years, man. Talk about vulnerable. I was naked getting into that. I was covering my wiener as she came in. She's like, whoever taught you this? Man.
Dude, talk about a mom. That's wild. A mom grabbing her own fucking sneezer.
Oh, she didn't like it. Patty didn't play.
That's wild.
Drug my fat ass down to confession the next day.
I remember one time about fourth grade something, I told our gym teacher that his class blows. I had a real mouth on me back then.
You call this a kickball, you piece of shit?
Yeah, his name it was Mr. Whitmer, and he
Good gym teacher name.
He was. And he played the part. Had the stash, had the whistle, the track pants, the matching coat, like real early 90s, leftover strong guy type stuff.
We had Mr. Smith in middle school, and he was the closest thing to Mr. T that I'd ever met, and he was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Had the lines, everything. Shirt tails in, shoes tied up. Fucking catch
Drink
you
your school, stay your milk, do your drugs.
Yeah, catch you playing grab ass, fucking latch on to you.
But
good man.
He taught us to shoot a basketball like this, and they would call it the Whitmer W. And which, he just ruined my chances of going pro right there by teaching me the wrong fundamentals. And he would do that. You would sit there, and I'm like, this is.
All right, boys, I'm going to teach you how to be last in state 9 years running.
Teach you how to be picked last, 101.
Hope you boys like getting swirlies and noogies, because you're going to be throwing underhand.
Yeah, that, and you would granny shoot it if you couldn't pull off the Whitmer W, if your hands were too small or too sticky or whatever. You would do the under the and he goes, there ain't no shame in the granny shot. I'm like, buddy, it's not your ass getting kicked out of here. What are you talking about? I'd rather airball a three than be at the foul line shooting granny.
I don't know. There is no shame because those fuckers always go in, man. When you underhand it, that's clean living right there.
So I told him his class blows, and then he and right away he goes, what'd you say? I'm like, this is going to get back to my dad for sure. School-wise, my mom took it. Grade-wise, that was my mom's. If I was being a jerk-off, which I tend to be, that went to him.
The old man got the call.
Yeah, let me call your father, which sucked because he had to come get me. So you were just waiting in fucking purgatory for 3 hours till he came.
Oh, man, him
He'd
coming
just
home
wait
from
till
work.
I'm telling your dad, and then he, and you would hear him on the other line. I'll be there at 7:30. And
Brutal.
Like, fuck. Dude.
Yeah.
It sucked.
And then
you'd get in the car behind him so he couldn't reach you. You sit directly behind him so he can't fucking. If you sit behind the passenger seat or in the front, he's got you with the right. But directly behind him, he fucking have a piano wire. Fucking take him out.
You got to do mob moves to get away from your dad's wrath.
Yeah.
That's a tough look. I did that too. I'll be in the trunk.
Yeah.
Slide back behind the seat.
I could use the cardio. I'm going to walk, all right? I'll meet you over there. I need to get my steps in. Fucking not get lumped up.
I remember years later I would look back and be like, man, that must have fucking working all day. Fucking then he gets a call around 3-4 o'clock from the missus. Fucking he's doing good.
He's grabbing his crotch.
He's got to be like, what the fuck? Yeah. Then he's got to drive home. Fucking traffic, come in. Doesn't even get to relax. First thing, she would rat me the fuck out while I was standing right there. There'd be no eye contact made. It looked like it was blowing over.
That's how they always rope a dope to you.
All of a sudden.
Not a quick wrath. You go, I might be free and clear of this. They might have forgot. Wrong.
And if you dodge that first backhand, it only gets worse from there.
Yeah, you got to take a dive.
Yeah, you really do.
Say you scratch my cornea or something, they'll fall back a little bit.
Oh man, you got to go down.
But I told him his class blows, and then fucking he got a. He told my music teacher, and this chick was she had to be pushing 380. She was huge, dude. Huge. She wore muumuus every day. Huge. Like, big gal. We called her the Weiss Ball. In hindsight, it wasn't the best name. But, I mean, you put a 380-pound lady as your teacher to 10-year-olds, they're going to be snickering.
Oh, I can't imagine what children think when they see me. I told you.
I remember I told you those two Chinese kids in Austin saw you. They were staring at you like you were a science experiment.
I told you, your nieces and nephews at the funeral, as I came around after coming out of the line, They were standing there like the little rascals looking at me like I was fucking Shrek.
It's for your autograph. You're less green in person.
Yeah, you can't do that.
But they called a meeting with all we called them specials, like gym, music, art, whatever. They were like
electives,
but in elementary school. So you had one a day, and dude, they had all those teachers and me, and I had to sit down and like apologize to all of them on behalf of fucking this pussy who complained that I said his class blows.
What the fuck?
But I was, dude, and they were like, we're not going to tell your parents. I was like, my man, I am so sorry. You guys are great. I'm an asshole. See you later, Jack.
They rat you out anyway?
No, never made it to made it to the rents.
Really?
Yeah, which I respect their word.
Sure.
They did all right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Not bad.
But yeah, let's do a couple garbage questions from over there on the goddamn Patreon.
A couple of cues, huh?
Yeah.
Gang, as you know, when you sign up for the old Patreon there, get a question read on the air by Kevin James Ryan himself. Look at him.
Hey, how are you?
Fresh shirt, too, by the way.
I got a couple of these. Get used to these. You're going to be seeing them a whole
Was that
bunch.
from the Soho shopping spree that I heard about a couple Saturdays ago?
This was.
Really? Mm-hmm. You fitting into the stuff down there, huh?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're a portly fella.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like...
I mean, when you get down there, you got to be
But there's two...
tight. You got to be Schultz tight.
No, there's two different down there's. It's
Yeah.
like regular stores or like the cool... I don't go to the cool guy stores.
No.
Catch me, a fancy store for me would be a Banana Republic.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's all right in there.
Yeah.
They make you feel real nice.
Yeah, they do.
But this is Kelly Slater's company.
Nice.
I shred, no
There you
big
go.
deal. Hang 10.
Huh.
Yeah, do it all, baby.
Real poser in the building, T-Bone. This guy don't
You
grind.
look over, I got my nose done in white. What do you
Did you say this guy don't grind? Kelly Slater's a surfer, dude.
Yeah.
Even better. Can grind on a surfboard.
You can't. One guy.
Yeah, you can. Catch the head of a whale or something like that.
That would be a bonk, I will believe.
Really?
Shout out to a nose bonk.
All right. Fair enough.
All right, let's get into it. We got a couple of thingies here. This one's from Woody. Is it garbage if your dad takes you snorkeling in the local water park's lazy river to find jewelry on the grates to pawn later? I respect. That's like magnet fishing in the early days. I respect that.
Not the lazy river like a water park, right?
Yeah, he says, is it garbage if your dad takes you snorkeling in the local water park's lazy river to find jewelry on the grates? Man, that's a good time.
At first, I thought scuba. If I saw a scuba guy in the lazy river, I'd freak the fuck out.
Figure he's fishing out a body, you would presume.
Frogmen?
As a kid, that's got to be fun. Like, my
Yeah.
sense of adventure, I'd be like, dude, I got a job. This is great. We're going treasure hunting.
You're treasure hunting in a piss river.
Yeah,
but-
they got chlorine in there.
You figure those dirtbag kids that work there probably cleaned it out first.
Yeah, but like, how nice of jewelry is being worn in the lazy river?
You never know.
I'm just not
Find
that
out-
nice. No one's wearing a fucking Rolex in there.
Find a nice engagement ring, rip the diamond out,
Melt it down.
take that over to the guys down
Take
there
it
on
to a local
42nd
smelter. Boil her down.
Yeah, man, that's a tough look. That's trash.
I
I wonder if he got anything juicy, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Should have said.
If you have a water park fence, you are a different type of dirtbag.
What do you mean? Oh, a fence like...
You're moving merch.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, that's wild.
If you're the dirtbag that works at the water park, you find some shit, and you go to a guy and start moving it.
Or like, yeah, I mean, they would have to find it. Someone's going to get it. At
Somebody's
the end of the
coming
day.
back for it, right?
Not necessarily.
Really?
I mean, if I lost something in a water park, would you find this? It's like,
It was
it's
my
fucking
engagement
gone.
ring or some earrings.
I know, but like the chances of finding something it could have fallen off on a slide, which ends up in the pool, which ends up at the bottom of that.
You know what they
Bottom
say?
of Shotgun Falls.
I don't know. Shout out to Shotgun Falls.
Shout out to it.
Gillian's Water Pier, fucking Ocean City, New Jersey. That's where I became a man, walking up those steps, petrified.
Yeah.
And it was the back of the boardwalk, too. So
They
you know,
always are, yeah.
when you go up there and you look over where like the parking lot is, you can smell the hot ketchup. You just know that your brains would splatter all over the fucking pavement if you fell.
I just did one when we were when I was down in Florida with my family. The like neighborhood that we stayed in, the Airbnb had like not a resort, but like a pool, and they had water slides.
Really?
And it's like we did the mats, and you walk up there, and it's like I still get scared, dude. A staircase with nothing under it, and you can just, ooh, man, it'll
Especially
pucker
made out
up
of
my
wood.
butthole.
I used to get scared looking down into the bleachers. Fucking no man land.
Oh, no, that was all right. But, dude, walking, it's like anything. If I fall, I feel it in my butthole now. Or you get that feeling in your belly button.
Did you do the thing that jumps off into the water?
No, we just did the mats where you ride. And this thing was a little shoddy. I mean, like,
Really?
OSHA wasn't there earlier that day fucking, checking off the safety list. This thing was,
Bunch of screws laying around.
Yeah, it was no raging waters. It was just like a pool that had these 2 crazy slides.
Okay.
They seemed way too big to be there.
Were they completely closed? Because I don't fuck with those. I mean, I wouldn't get in one now, obviously.
Yeah. No, this one wasn't, but they did have a closed one and a regular one.
You feel that heat in the darkness?
I like it.
Fuck that. Kip, how about that butcher box?
Butcher box.
I got a freezer full of meat that'll choke a fat guy.
Oh, man, they just dropped heavy bike boxes on all 3 of us. Shout out to the boys and girls over there, Butcher Box.
Fresh ground turkey, fresh turkey breast, grass-fed, grass-finished beef. I got some steak tips. I got some this. I got some that. I'm telling you, I'm stocked. And I just realized, when we go to the grocery store, we don't got to get any meat. Get vegetables, get this, get that. We're good for the month.
Dude, I'm good for the apocalypse. They must have sent me 2-3 boxes. Guys, Butcher Box takes the guesswork out of finding high-quality meat and seafood. Humanely raised, no antibiotics, no added hormones. Enjoy a range of high-quality cuts at an amazing price, plus free shipping in the continental U.S. No surprise fees. Butcher Box has a special offer running for our listeners, baby. Use code AYG to get $20 off your first box. We're talking cold, hard cash. A dub right off your first box. Sign up at butcherbox.com/AYG and use code AYG to get $20 off. Do it, baby. Love that Butcher Box.
Mm-hmm. Kevin, how about that disc plate, baby?
This plate.
Top
got quality
one right here. Posters on one-of-a-kind metal you got there. Fantastic, fantastic product. If you didn't get what you wanted for Christmas, do yourself a favor. Get over to Displate. They got deals with Netflix. They got deals with Star Wars. They got deals with Marvel. They got deals with Call of Duty. You got cool stuff. We got Seinfeld over here.
Yeah, your posters come with a magnetic sticker, so you just pop it on the wall and hang your poster. No power tools, no wall damage. It's easily switch out new poster in seconds. We got the Cosmo Kramer right here. We're big Seinfeld guys. Everybody knows that.
Somebody breaks in the house, you can whack them over the head with it.
What's the deal with old posters? Grab yourself a display. Click the link in our description to see some of your favorite displays and save up to 29%.
Woo.
Other people giving 10%. 15.
29 is a lot.
29%. It's flying too close to the sun. You're going to lose the money, Displate.
There you go.
You get 25% off when you buy 1 or 2 and 29% off when you buy 3 or more. Discounts will automatically be applied to your cart when you click the link or use the code GARBAGE, baby. You know it. You love it. Use code GARBAGE when you visit Displate.com. That's Displate.com, code GARBAGE, or click the link in the show notes. Do it, and I'm back to that gosh darn show.
Back to the show.
All right, let's see here. This one's from Jeff, $10 homie, never had one read. Is it garbage to rent a car anytime you have to drive more than a couple hours to avoid any car troubles? I guess if your rig's not good enough to make it 2-3 hours back and forth, I get that, though.
Better than getting jammed up.
Yeah.
Plus,
they got I'm sure it's some roadside. If a budget rent-a-car is on the side of the road, they're going to go get it.
100%.
You know what I mean? They got
you don't got to worry about it.
Yeah, you got some sort of contingency, I would presume. But my Montego and the Loom, every car I've had up until now, the Kia, shout out to her, the Forte, each had times when I'm like, I don't go down the shore anymore. It doesn't drive back to, like when I had my Montego here, there was times where I'm like, it doesn't go to Philly. It's just for scooting around locally. You know what I mean?
Like a golf cart.
Yep, exactly. Low power vehicle or whatever. Something.
Run to the store.
That's what I would use it for. Like I would go to work when I was working outside the city, like 20 minutes, but I'm like, I don't trust it doing 65 on a parkway the whole way home. Not going to do it. No. Or the turnpike.
I'll give you that. Trashy, yes. But
you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? What are you going to get? But it's also like if you rent a car, I don't know, rental cars in New York.
It feels like you're getting a new car. It's probably nicer than the car you got. Probably feels real good.
Yeah.
Getting out there on the highway.
Yeah, whipping something real nice.
Yeah. I had a shitty, it wasn't shitty, but it got shitty, Honda Accord hatchback when I lived in Wilmington. And I got into a fucking accident. Brought it over to Jeff Gordon Chevy. They were fixing it. They gave me a fucking renter It was a Pontiac fucking Grand Prix or something like
When
that.
those dropped,
Ooh.
that was the car I wanted.
Dude, sick.
A black one of those.
A Grand Am or Grand...
Grand Am and Grand Prix, they redid them probably in 2000,
Pontiac ain't still floating around, are they?
2001 probably they redid them maybe. They came out hot.
Really?
Real cool.
Yeah.
Like redid the bottle. They weren't boxy, they were rounded. Yeah.
We had it was a Pontiac, I want to say 6000 or maybe it was a Grand Am something. Burgundy. 2-seater.
Yikes.
Couldn't tell my mom and dad shit.
Yeah.
2-door. So we had to fucking crawl in the back.
I hated that.
Oh, death trap.
We were just talking, my stepdad growing up had a Ford Ranger, a little guy,
Mhm.
and they had those jump seats in the back. Do you remember those? Did we
Yeah, we had him in the back of our truck too.
I remember my mom was like, what are you talking? We were telling her, and I'm like, yeah, we used to ride around in those. She's like, that's not safe. I'm like, I know, but what the fuck? She's like, I didn't know that.
90s, baby.
I know, fucking just cruising. I feel like a flight attendant when the fucking turbulence hits.
Deadheading to school.
I'm deadheading down the shore, baby. Yeah, that's wonky.
That's good stuff.
This one's from Michael. First time, long time. You ever get stopped driving into the car wash because your car has body damage and the guy doesn't want the risk of breaking his machine if it gets caught on your car? That's wild.
Nah, I never had that. But when I worked at a car wash, this fucking old lady pulled up in a minivan. And, you pull up, you let the thing catch, and you put it in neutral. This fucking dumb broad fucking just drove through it.
Yeah.
And fucking fucked
Jammed it up.
And then got out like, what the hell's going on?
I don't understand.
Fucking stupid bitch. I'll tell you what's going
Jesus
on.
Christ. The fuck? Talk about holding a grudge, dude. Jesus Christ. Poor old lady's probably dead.
Cost me my weekend money. Kind of shut down for a couple of days.
Well, a couple of walking around bucks are out. I used to operate, my cars have always been tough. A 96 Chevy Loom, and I had I want to say a 2004 Mercury Montego, but I got it probably 2012 or something like that. I was always at the point where 99% of the time I would have to clean my car to go get my car cleaned, if that makes sense. Because it wasn't in shape to give to the guy to start vacuuming. And a lot of the times, all the shit, the trash, the whatever that was in my car just got thrown in my trunk and still does. And then there'll just be like bags of trash in my trunk.
You do keep it pretty messy, the car.
Yeah.
You live in it. You really do.
I just don't.
You got the dog. I get it.
Yeah, and it's like I'm not in it. We get in it. We drive a half hour. We park it. We drive back. I park it, and then I leave it for weeks. You know what I mean? I'm not in it. If I was in it every day, I would keep it tighter because I'm, spending time in there.
Sure.
But I don't use her that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This one's from Pepperoni Tony. Shout out. That's a killer name, by the way.
All
New
right.
$10 homie. Is it garbage for your parents to let you play on the showroom swing set and never actually buy one? Man. Hey, you poor bastard. That's a shame.
Come take a ride on what you don't have.
Yeah, that's like going to test drive a Porsche.
That's all right.
I'm in the market for one.
We did shit like that a lot, I felt. Like on a Saturday, we'd go and like test drive a car they had no intentions on buying. They'd go and like look at a house just for shits and giggles. We'd do stuff like that. We'd go look at a fucking jungle gym or like a hot tub for a little while. They were real big on
Kicking the tires.
Yeah.
Stringing people along.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody get in the car. Let's go get some strangers' hopes up.
I know, right?
Literally.
Let's go jerk around a guy trying to make rent.
I remember we went down to my cousin's for Easter, and they had a piano, and I was playing the piano. And looking, it was nothing. But my mom thought I was the next fucking Johann Sebastian.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, she's like, he played chopsticks or something. He's perfectly, which I didn't. I was just fucking banging it like a moron. And man, I remember we spent about 2 hours in this piano store.
Walking on a Yamaha.
Dude, my mom stringing this fucking dude along for like a $3,000 fucking piano.
That no way was ever going to. My son's a prodigy, you know that? Mitch, you can't smoke in here.
He had me play, and I was just like, thump, 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 thump.
That's one of those things that rich people do, I think, is play the piano, right? Like, that's like a rich person.
Classy.
Not rich necessarily, classy. You got to have space for a piano. They ain't
Space?
small.
Mm-mm.
We have that one that plays itself.
Sure, that was all right. Mix a couple
And
of
I'm
beats.
pretty sure my stepdad,
Wait,
like...
you talking about the laboratory?
What?
Getting in the lab, fucking setting the...
Oh, the samba on the Casio?
Yeah.
No, that wooden one that's in the intro to the show that you're sitting at.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. That's
like a
like
dummy.
Deadwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That's
like
like
that.
the thing where you shoot the BB on the boardwalk and the guy starts playing.
I never liked that. I never liked when that's fucking
That was the coolest thing to me.
That's
and
haunted
he found
minor
that.
shit.
He got that off something. He didn't buy that. He got it, like, found it in like an auction or a garage sale or something, and ended up with it. And he was like, when he moved in, he brought a piano, and we were like, "Who the fuck is this dude? Jesus Christ! What are you, the mayor, man?"
Your fat ass in there hiding snacks in it.
Open it up and just got a sixer of fucking Diet Coke. It's a refrigerator. You open it up. It's all lined with dry ice.
Who put these Hawaiian rolls in here?
Hey, get out of my head stash, will you, pal? My sister-in-law can play literally like 4 notes of something. You know what I mean? Because she like took it as a kid. She can play like 3 notes of something. Just to the point where you go, "Oh, that's that song," type thing. And she did it one time. And I mean, my mom, you would have thought, my mom was like, "Everybody gather around. Lauren's going to play his song."
All our troubles are over.
Yeah, dude. It was, and she's like, "I can't play." She just like knew the intro to something.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, it was
dun.
still Dre.
I was on the sax for a minute
Mm-hmm.
in elementary school. Got the sax for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I never did that. That dropped in about 3rd grade. You could play the violin, the viola, the cello.
Fresh shit too, brand new.
Yeah, that was some sort of scam.
Then Patty found out they were charging her every week.
And
she
like
got
the
this
music
bill.
place was renting it,
She
and they
yanked
were
that
getting
shit right out of my hands. As
Yeah,
I was
that's
practicing.
nuts. I remember they gave us a recorder, and I was like, "Dude, I'm not fucking touching this thing." They were like, "It's $8." I'm like, "Nah."
Fucking snakes following you around.
Yeah, what the fuck is this, dude? This shit is whack. Give me something with some distortion, will you?
I was on the alto sax, fucking Kenny G'ing it up.
I went to.
Hey, is that the little one?
No, that's the.
That's just fun. Big guy, little sax. It's a good time.
No, I wasn't this fat in elementary school, Toby. Believe it or not,
I was 800 pounds.
it was the alto. It was the good one, not the big one, not the little one. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm pretty sure alto was the one I played. The regular sax
I wanted to shred so bad
on a guitar.
on a guitar.
You got the bass right there.
Is that still there?
Yeah.
So many people. I guess I said I'd sell it or something, or best offer. I mean, dude, they were coming out of the woodwork. First of all, half of them spelled bass wrong, too, by the way. A lot of BASEs.
I
was
wet
like, you
my
guys are
beak
my
on
kind
that.
of guys.
You moved that.
What?
I wet my beak on
Why?
that.
It was a gift.
No, it was an unreceived gift.
No, I received it.
I don't think
It's on
so.
my side of the studio.
9/10 of the law. What are you gonna do?
I wanted to shred so bad, and I took lessons at House of Guitar in Feasterville, Pennsylvania, man. And it was like walking into 1972. Beaded curtain and shit you had to get. I remember my dad was like, "Dude, I'm never going back in that. I'll just drop you off and pick you up out front." This dude had a fro, and he was mad weird. I just wanted to shred, and he taught me Barney my first day. And
What's Barney? The song?
the theme song to Barney was what he taught me.
That dude was trying to fuck.
I was like, "Fuck, dude, I can't go into school and fucking shred this." Fuck, give me something that rocks.
You
I'm
put
trying
the-
to melt some fucking faces
You
over
put the
here.
distortion on it high enough. Sound a little
Like
something.
playing the Star Spangled Banner. It was my interpretation of it. Another dude I had, his name was Jay. And Jay was like real leftover from the 80s. Like fucking long hair, metal. His band name was Metal Wolf. I think they're still banging.
Those guys were kind
I
of
looked
cool.
them
They
up
lived
not
with
too
their
long.
parents. They always smelled like cigs.
He wore a fanny pack.
Really?
He wore sweatpants and a fanny pack and a bulge that was just fuck. He was hanging dong, no undies, just me and him in like a closet, and his little division sign showing. Yeah, and I was like, I remember just being like, dude, this is too weird, man. He taught me bass, I think. At that
They were like
point.
being in confessionals in those things.
Oh, so
the little
small.
rooms
You
in the
couldn't
back.
turn the bass. Like we both had to
Yeah.
be like long ways with it because you couldn't.
Yeah.
It was literally like a fucking closet.
That was DeFelice music
Mm-hmm.
for me.
Hey, little
Or
dude,
Centolis.
I know you want to learn guitar, but I need a bassist. So
That's yeah. So you're gonna learn bass because we're going on tour in February.
Is your mom cool or what?
Can we use her van, dude?
I know you got a Ranger. For you guys won't remember this, but for a long time in New York City, you would always see flyers for this guitar coach named Dan Smith.
Yeah, Dan Smith will teach you guitar.
Dan Smith will teach you guitar.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking went and took lessons with him for a few months, couple months maybe.
Okay.
Dude, he was fucking awesome. One of the coolest guys I ever met.
Really?
Dude, in every act, like a guru. And he really helped. He really, huh? What?
You said that kind of odd.
Guru.
You said it. Okay.
Guru.
Guru.
Real smart guy.
Guy's
That's
a
what I'm
guru.
saying.
You're growling
Dude,
at me.
but an actual great teacher, too. Taught me about scales and this and that and the blues scale.
All right. I
and
didn't make any
notes.
jokes.
Oh, piece of shit.
I'd let it go. Ball one.
he taught me about scales. You can't trust them; they all lie.
Iambic pentameter and how things translate from like piano to guitar and the notes and like the 1-4-5 progression and all this stuff. It was really, really great.
Mm-hmm.
Good teacher.
There you go.
Shout out to him if you're out there.
Shout out, Dan. And if you're out there, check out Metal Wolf.
They're actually kind of popping, dude. They got 71K views and a couple songs and shit.
Really?
There you go.
Yeah.
Damn.
We play one?
What's the name of a song? I don't want Jay to come and sue me.
Promoting.
Down to the wire.
There you go.
It was real like heavy metal, fucking hairband heavy metal shit.
That dude, that was a very cozy time. I used to love those kids, or like the older kids that were like really into metal and stuff like that. They weren't dickheads. They were always fucking the sweetest dudes. They were always cool as shit.
Yeah.
Like if some bird that babysit us, like her boyfriend was a little older, maybe in a band, fucking, he'd come over and hang out. He was always fucking cool as shit.
No, we never had that.
Wait, what was
Then
it?
he knocked the bottom out of her fucking while we were
Yeah,
upstairs.
fucking taking her to P-Town.
What was the name of the guy who gave you
Jay.
Scumbag.
Johnny Smith?
What?
Johnny Smith?
No, J-A-Y, I believe.
Oh, I was thinking Jay because the guy who uploaded was Johnny Smith.
Oh.
I thought it might be
no,
still
I think that's their web guy.
trying to get the
Shout out to them.
No, I think their web guy is the guy who uploaded the whole album, which is Lion Throsifer.
Yeah.
Lycan Throsifer. Metal culture is the dumbest shit of all.
Yeah.
time.
No,
names
you're
on
crazy. That's awesome, dude. Shout out to them.
Well, it's all like disabled cyclops and shit.
That's what they get into. All right?
Yeah, there it is. J.B. Jans. That's
You
his
and your new
name.
kids on the block or whatever you're listening to. Punk.
Tony, man, myself.
Tony, the group. Tony was all right. Be talking shit about Tony. Cool in the gang was up there too.
All right, let's see here. This one's from Professor Spongeworthy. Is it garbage to intentionally?
That's a Seinfeld cut.
Yeah.
I
Is
like
it is it garbage to intentionally not do your physical therapy so you still look fucked up when you go to court for your workers' comp case?
I'm gonna put the bomb on.
Yeah, hey.
I guess if you could do it,
That's
I don't
that's a
reckon-
10K limp.
don't recommend
I
it.
don't recommend insurance fraud. Obviously, that's bad.
Obviously.
I would never recommend
But is that technically fraud?
I don't
If
know.
he's seriously injured enough to have to take,
Maybe he can't go to. Maybe he can't get out of bed to go or something.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
what
mean?
it
Maybe
is.
his injury's preventing him.
and also
Maybe he
too,
needs
they
a
might
big
do
tap.
that so they could screw you on the settlement. Oh well, you're getting better, yeah, but that's the pain and suffering and time off and all that kind of stuff. Then after you hit it really hard,
I think we get a cash settlement, see where we're at. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then figure it out.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. Just be careful. There's no private eye outside taking pictures of you jumping on the trampoline or
My
whatever.
buddy did that for a couple
Yeah,
summers.
you were saying.
Yeah, fucking had to get his car tinted out and everything. He said it was brutal, but it
Yeah.
was fucking wild.
I was-
Sitting there with the binoculars, fucking just
A
creeping.
stakeout would seem fun, but for about 2 hours,
Sure.
a cup of coffee or two, pack of heaters, you're having a good
Meatball
time.
sandwich too.
Yes, good sandwich.
like Gary Busey had in Point Break.
But that guy's always, your partner always goes and comes back. Like, I got you a sandwich and a Coke, bag of chips.
Sandwich and a cup of coffee is all right.
I can't do that.
Oh, I love that.
Can I say something controversial?
Please.
I think the meatball sandwich is completely overrated.
Man, this fucking don't like meatball subs, don't like fucking heavy metal. Keep an eye on fucking Putin over here, will you?
I mean, they're good. They're good. They're really good. I
great.
like bread. Okay. So who don't like a nice meat beezy?
You maybe never had a. Sometimes at the pizza place, they go too much with how they put it together. Then they put it in the pizza oven, which kind of fucks it up.
Yeah, no.
But on a nice soft roll, fresh meatballs, if you slice them in half, a little bit of mozzarella, some Parmesan, it ain't bad.
My best one is Easter at my Aunt Patty's house down the shore. They got the meatballs going in a crock pot. You get those short little, like, the little banger roll, like the little, like, half.
Shout out to Corporalese. They make the best.
That slice, you take 2 pieces of provolone that have been sitting there a little bit. They're sweating it
sweat
out a
on
little
it,
bit.
yeah.
You pop them in. Then 2 meatballs. Maybe some grated parm if it's there. That's the meat. You can't go crazy with the cheese. You can't cover it. You can't throw it back in the oven.
The pizza place, they go crazy with the melted
That's like,
cheese.
they make it like they've never had one. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm realizing now that I think I've only ever had a Subway meatball sandwich.
Dang, I wouldn't kick that out of bed either. I ain't
That
gonna lie
ain't a
to
good
you.
meatball sandwich.
Back
though.
in the day,
I'm
it
not saying
was
it's bad,
okay.
but, I mean, come on. What are we talking about here?
I'm going to say something even more controversial that you guys are probably going to give me shit for, but I'm looking to connect with you. What ain't too bad
Like a stepdad?
is a
Hey, son.
meatball hoagie. Okay, you get the meatball hero. It's cut in half. As you're biting it, not on the whole thing. As you're biting it, a little hit of mayo. Fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
I know that's crossing the fat line.
I mean, that's
It's
just being.
fucking. He's
yeah,
a
no.
mayo guy.
I know, but
you're
I'm-
not a mayo guy.
I do like mayo. I'm just not to the point where I'm dipping a sandwich in it. I mean, that's crazy. You're acting like it's au jus sauce.
Are you getting this at all?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but I would also argue dipping mayo on most hot sandwiches is probably pretty good. So, like, you're not being like, I'll give you this.
Pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
But normally you wouldn't fucking mix Italian food, marinara sauce with mayo.
Sure. I mean, you're like, it's just like too.
Traditional thinking would keep you away. That's why I'm a forward thinker. I'm a renegade, a rebel.
Sure, if that's how you want to look at it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that what you see yourself in your head?
Sure.
Okay. I'm just checking.
The only guy who can't in the room who can't fit into a race car.
I don't know what that is.
Maybe if we dip you in some mayo, we'll be able to get you in there.
I don't do it anymore. I'm just saying. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Clean your room.
Sure. This is in the same world. This is Two Kids in a Trench Coat. That's a good name.
That's a great name.
Is it garbage to bring your own bottle of ranch to a restaurant with you? I had a girlfriend who would put a bottle in her purse because these places don't got good ranch.
Okay.
I don't. That's not my cup of tea.
I always felt, for the most part, now I was a Hidden Valley man, obviously. Hidden Valley Ranch. That's the best.
Sure.
But I always felt, for the most part, not these days, because these days, you know what they use? They use a lot of Kens. And Kens can kick fucking rocks. Their honey mustard blows. But back in the day, I always felt like restaurant ranch was so much better than home ranch.
Like the industrial, like the big 5-gallon bucket they would
Like,
get.
do you remember?
Probably some generic warehouse supplier type.
I don't
thing.
know if you guys are too young to remember this, but the salad bars they used to have at places, whether it was Wendy's, Ponderosa,
Sure.
fucking, or
Pizza Hut.
a local place, Pizza Hut, their fucking ranch dressing
With the spoon. And
it was thinner,
Mhm.
and it was loaded with fucking herbs and spices. So good.
Now they're skimping on you, giving you a beat bag.
Something, yeah. It ain't the same.
I saw a great video of a British guy trying sauces from all over the world, right? And he gets to America and he's like, all right, we're going to try the American ranch sauce, which I've never had. Seems disgusting. He's talking so much shit about the ranch. Takes one bite and is just like, oh my goodness. And he can't stop.
That
It's like,
tang will get
yeah,
you.
welcome to America, buddy.
Yeah.
It's fucking fantastic.
I don't.
I mean, rolling anywhere with your own salad dressing
Is a tough look. That's a tough, for sure, a tough look.
But I respect it.
I don't know.
If you're going to a place that you know where you know it's going to require a lot of ranch and you know their ranch is beat, more power to you.
I don't know.
I'd recommend a booth. You sit closest to the wall, slide that out, squirt it on a plate, put it away.
That's so trash.
That's trashy.
It's the
Sneaking anything in anywhere, unless it's beers, is trashy. All right? Toby, hit me.
Or
Beers are allowed to be snuck in because they're charged a premium. If you go...
No, you can't sneak beers into a fucking restaurant and sit down.
That's a
with
little different.
like
I'm
a
talking
dirt
about...
bag.
I mean, sure.
That's a dirtbag move.
I have done that, though.
I used to have a buddy that would go around everywhere with a backpack, and he had a fucking handle of fucking Captain Morgan's in it, and he would just get a Coke and save cash.
That's pretty good. I don't mind that. Sneaking stuff in is, I don't know.
I was big on
I'm not big on it.
a pint of Dimitri vodka in the breast pocket in case I needed to stop a bullet.
Yeah. I get that.
Real class act.
Yeah, sneaking booze is all right. Sneaking ranch, it just feels like, I don't know, then get something else that you don't need ranch. That's where I would come from.
I think they come from a world where everything needs ranch. And I'm with them.
When was the last time you had ranch?
Me?
Either of you?
I had Halal Guy's white sauce, which I think is just ranch or real close to it. Maybe a couple weeks ago. Phenomenal. On some chicky. Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's real close to ranch. Doesn't have a lot of tahini in it, which a traditional white sauce would probably have.
All right, this one's in the same world. This is from David. Is it garbage if your family uses Chick-fil-A sauce as salad dressing?
I don't hate it, man. I don't hate it. What is salad dressing these days? What is salad
Not
dressing?
Chick-fil-A sauce.
What? That's not true. What is salad dressing?
I would argue it is.
What is dipping sauce? What is a remoulade? What is mayonnaise? What is this? It's 2023, baby. It's all non-binary.
No.
Doesn't
you just
need to be
named all
used.
these things that are things. What's a sauce? That's a sauce. What's a salad
You
dressing?
could use-
That's a salad dressing. What's mayo? That's
No,
mayo.
you could use ranch as a dipping sauce or a salad dressing.
Yeah,
Those
okay.
sauces at Chick-fil-A could be used as a salad
I feel like
dressing.
it's too thick.
You add a little water or a little mayo or a little olive oil.
I don't know.
My favorite salad dressing, my dad used to make it, was ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, mayonnaise, and Parmesan cheese.
But I'll give you that because that's a concoction of stuff.
It
That's
was
not
his
a pre-
version of like Russian dressing.
I understand
So
that. That's a
good.
concoction of stuff. That's not just
Bunch
something
of black olives in there.
that you dip French fries in, put it on your salad. That to me
You
is
could
like,
dip your fries in that.
what?
In that exact concoction that I told you about.
I know, but he's making it. This is pre-made for things to be dipped in, for French fries to be dipped into, or put on a sandwich.
Is honey mustard a salad dressing?
I would say no.
Chick-fil-A sauce is a mixture of honey mustard, barbecue, and ranch. The holy trinity, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That ain't salad dressing, dude. I'm sorry. It's good. It's fantastic. That
Those
ain't
are
salad
all
dressing.
things that could be in a salad.
You can't put barbecue sauce on a salad.
You could use barbecue. I'm sure there's barbecue sauce salad dressing. Give it a Google.
Yeah, but a barbecue sauce and a barbecue sauce salad dressing are two different formulas. You see what I'm saying?
No,
One's
I
dressinged up.
I disagree. You
I'm
find
not
it?
saying you can't physically put barbecue sauce in a salad.
What about Catalina? That's basically barbecue sauce. Or French. Are you a French dressing guy?
No, this is
Ooh.
America.
I used to lap that up like milk.
No.
Oh, love French.
Anything that was named
French
after
with a
another
mix of
country,
blue-
I didn't fuck with.
French and blue cheese. I'd mix them together like a real
Mhm.
fatty.
This is embarrassing to admit, but during the Nate Mack episode, when he said he'd never been to Chick-fil-A, he said Chick-fil-A all Canadian, and I realized in that moment that it was Chick-fil-A. Like it's a play on Fillet, a fillet.
Whoa.
Never put it
Like
together.
a fillet of chicken.
Correct.
Whoa.
Oh, you didn't know that? What did you think the fillet was for?
I just thought it was nonsense words.
Really?
I just never thought about it.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Fillet of chicken.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, no, we know.
They don't do regular chicken there, do they? Do they do drumsticks and shit?
No.
It's just a sandwich.
Just the sandwiches, yeah.
It's just fillets.
It's just filet. It's just a white meat.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, this one's from Lucas. Have you or anyone you know swam while wearing denim?
Sure.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
For what?
Jean shorts.
In the pool?
And dude, there was the summer going into my junior year of high school.
Jesus.
I wore one pair of cutoff shorts the entire summer, and only ever had shoes on when I was landscaping. The rest of the time, I was barefoot and in fucking cutoff shorts and some kind of fucking worn tee that I got from like my brother. Or one of
passed
his
down from
friends.
like a soccer tournament or something. Those are the best T-shirts.
Dude, we used to go in.
Something invitational or something. Those T-shirts
that the
were
older
all right.
brother or cousin wore for like 3 summers. Maybe had like a rip
a
here.
little ratted because the collars were a little thicker
Dude,
too.
talk about fucking.
I know.
Getting laid.
I stole a pair of
Looking
cargo shorts
cool.
off my brother's boy. They were fucking camo cargo, and they were like real beat in, the perfect amount of
Dude.
They were at I saw them, and then he left them at the crib. I was like, dude, these are now fucking ganked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my brother's boys was so cool. This kid, Keith Cody. Shout out to him. He used to he was like something out of a movie. He was gorgeous. With fucking lacrosse was huge. Fucking mesh shorts, boxers sticking out, a cool fucking T-shirt. Man, I got a couple of his tees. Woo-wee. Like $1 million.
Yeah, it's all right.
Throw my puka necklace on.
Ugh.
Shark watch.
Puka necklace.
Tough look, dude.
That's bad. I did hemp necklaces when I was about 12, probably. I was young. I was making them, too.
Just pussy repellent, dude.
Oh, man. Maybe I was 10. I was young. To the point where, like, I didn't know what it was. And this kid moved from California and, like, showed us hemp. And we were like, what the fuck? You fucking hippie? Let's rock, dude. Throw a bead in that thing and let's go. Yeah.
What a third bag.
Uh-huh. I am what I am.
Making necklaces.
This is from the Tika Marsala. Is it garbage to keep your plates in a drawer instead of the cabinet?
Oof. Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
Then what's in the cabinet? That's nuts.
Put the lunch meat in the cabinet.
I mean, I get it kind of does make sense a little bit. You probably
I
stack
don't
4 in
think
there
so.
perfectly. It's weird. It's not right. It's weird.
I have a set of plates in my cabinets right now that are too big, so the door doesn't close all the way. So it could be that kind of situation.
How big are these plates?
They're big plates.
Jesus Christ.
This is Tebow.
That's yeah.
Are you plating anything over there? You got your factors now.
Oh, they've been getting jacked.
Really?
Oh, I had my first one today. Shout out to the shredded chicken taco bowl. Hachi machi. Promo code garbage gang.
Good stuff.
Boys, I found the guy who's been stealing my factor meals.
Are you kidding me?
He's shredded. He's down 30 pounds.
His skin looks amazing.
Yeah, I shook him down.
You did?
What'd you say?
It's the second week in a row my box went missing.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Second week in a row.
Oh yeah. So I go out, I'm looking all over the building, I look in the basement, I look out front, I can't find this, and out front they're throwing out the recycling, and there's a bag that I don't use with a factor box like I get, and then a smaller one in there. So I look, it's a clear bag. I can see
The factor box.
I can see the address for the other box.
Look at you, dude.
Mine wasn't, and I always break mine down. It was my name on the box. The box wasn't broken down. So I went and had a little chat with Danny in A1.
You
No
did.
way. Fuck you,
Fucking
Danny.
Columbo.
Yeah.
I like it.
Dog,
And one more thing.
I knock on the door. No answer. I call the super. I'm like, yo, someone's been stealing my packages. I need the security cam footage from the lobby.
Who are you? This is wild.
Fucking taking fucking no prisoners.
Okay.
That's what he's doing.
Well, get this. After I'm calling him in the lobby, and I'm about to go back upstairs, and I'm like, dude, fuck this. I know this guy's home. I walk back over to the door. I lean. I hear him in there. So I fucking knock on the door, and I go, Danny, I know you're in there. Get out here, dude.
Probably making a sensible lunch right now.
Man, you
A
better have had all
low-calorie
your
lunch.
facts straight.
Oh, yeah. I did. The guy was super nervous, but also I'm like, he's got a crazy guy at his doors.
He's probably high and you're yelling at him.
So I go, hey, bro, you get factor meals? He's like, yeah. I'm like, I think you got mine, dude. And he goes, my partner is much older. He doesn't know what's going on, whatever.
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Right.
So where's the other box for him?
That's what I said. I said, well, if you have, they came today, you have the box in there. We can just see if you got my box. And he goes, no, I already threw it out. Real shady. And I go, all right, You have Venmo? And he goes, yeah. I go, all right. Hit me with the fucking cash, bro.
Damn.
Fucking Venmo me on the spot right then and there.
Really?
Shook him down.
That's complete. That's admission to guilt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Look at you.
Little shakedown in the building, dude.
Did you give him a little, and don't let this happen again?
No, after I knew he was going to pay me back, I was like, oh, who gives a shit? I was like real cool. I was like, yeah, no, it happens. All good.
Wow.
But this was all, you were speaking in, oh, yeah, no, of course, I understand. Everybody knew what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he knew he got, and Toby did the right thing of not really.
What a
like,
fucking piece of shit. 2 weeks in a row, you're stealing from your fucking neighbor?
Do you think he does get it and just messed up? Like there was some sort of mix-up, or you think
Or is he full of
is
shit?
he just stealing it?
Hold on, let me ask you this. You've never seen other factor boxes anywhere in the building, correct?
Of course not.
But then also he would have 2 back boxes of factors.
Yes.
They both got delivered that day.
Correct.
But you don't know if he was on your same delivery schedule.
No, they show up at the same time.
Factor's going to send. They have a messenger service. Man, Factor's really getting the fucking plugs on this one. They better be paying triple.
So wow. He would have had one of the boxes in there.
Oh, without question.
So he doesn't get Factor, which he should using promo code
You
garbage.
should tell him, hey man, you like what you're having. I can save you 30%.
No. They do get factors.
The person does.
Yes. And they were just grabbing mine along with theirs. Doubling up.
Whoa.
You know you doubled up. Everybody looks at the fucking label. Hey,
That's a
this
lot
is
of
for
meals,
Toby
too.
McMullen.
That's like about 30 meals or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Fucking piece of shit.
Damn, look at that.
Man. And fucking tried to fucking, it was delivered that day.
Oh, yeah.
So he knew who was knocking on the door.
Oh, yeah.
It was either you or the fucking cops. And he knew not to answer the fucking door. Probably smelled the zoodles coming from the kitchen. Piece of shit.
They
Man.
know how to chop a zucchini too, that Factor
That
does.
fucking really bothers me. Because I hate that fucking stealing packages shit.
Of course.
Hate it.
Yeah, it felt awesome.
Plus, my girl breaks my balls whenever well, not now, but at the old apartment, man. They got it stolen. I'm like, just fucking hit up Amazon. They'll send you another one.
Yeah, I don't lose too much sleep over because it's like
It's the principle of it. And let me tell you something. It's always an inside job. Not in the burbs, but 9 times out of 10, if you live in a fucking building, it's some fucking scumbag in your building. It's not some high school kid just walking by, somehow gets in the
No, a
building.
lot of times
it's
it
a
is.
fucking inside job.
nah.
Yes.
It's half and half. It's got to be.
Toby?
Yeah, that's one. You can't use that as the rule for everything. There's constantly footage of people sneaking into buildings and stealing shit.
You know,
Like
it's
constant.
great when they booby trapped him.
What do you mean?
The one guy that shit in his pants.
Oh yeah.
The one dude put like an M80 or something, and he rigged
Yeah.
something, and this dude came up and fucking grabbed his shit. Fucking, oh my God, fucking falls into the grass, shits his
Mhm.
pants.
One of my favorite videos is the guy.
The girl running away that breaks her ankle.
No, the guy reaches through.
Oh, with the bat?
Yeah, he's reaching through the mail slot to unlock the fucking door, and there's just this dude with a metal bat.
That's a
who's-
sound from Tom and Jerry. The bang! Ah! That's
I don't even. I'm not even just not even the audio. The act of seeing that bat crush that dude's arm is crazy.
it's like a little bat too.
Yeah, it's a little fucking stinger. It's like this long. It's like something you hit a fish with. And he fucking,
Club a seal.
dude, and this guy's, and he takes his time and lets the arm get in there and fucking comes down heavy bike.
I'm
on
about
this
that
dude.
shit.
Yeah.
Fucking scumbag fucking move.
Yeah, but we got to wrap her up here, gang.
Gang, I'm going to tell you this. We love you,
We love yous.
and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Peace.